Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I hope everyone's doing extremely well. To those of you who are new here, my name is Nawfa and thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about positive attitude. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 representing someone who always has a positive attitude, how would you rate yourself? You know, positive attitude has such a great impact on our life when it comes to our physical health, emotional health, spiritual health. We owe it to ourselves and the people around us to get this right. So what is a positive attitude? Now, if you really think about it, we have so many things to do in a day, so many errands to run. We have so much work to finish at home. We go through the traffic, we go to our workplace, deal with colleagues, deal with clients, deadlines. Then we're part of so many conversations in a day. We have so much news being thrown at us from here and there. And all of this can easily, lead to a negative attitude. It can have like a negative effect on your mind, and that in turn affects you. It affects your partners, your social life, your physical health as well. Imagine, these are scientific facts. So the question is, can we change our negative attitude to positive? And the answer is absolutely yes. A positive attitude is never automatic. You have to work at it. It'll take time, it'll take patience, but it is such a rewarding experience. We think of those with always a positive attitude as how blessed they are that they can always see the brighter side. But science proves it. A positive attitude is a skill that you have to develop. Just like you go to the gym, lift weights, and you prepare your body for the change, it's the same way with your mind. You can adopt these simple behaviors to change your psychology and see life in a much positive way. Our life is a reflection of our attitude. And in this video, I'm going to take you through 11 very simple habits that can make you look at life much more positively and will change your personality to a positive personality. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1, start your day with a positive and empowering thought. Now, this may probably be the most important thing that you do in your day for your day, because I know how important those 5 minutes are in bed when you keep tossing and turning and hitting the snooze button. But then what happens? It makes you rush out of bed, rush into things, get ready, and just storm out of the door. And that does not allow you to have some headspace, time to think and reflect. So what you should do is you should set alarm a bit earlier than when you must actually wake up, probably like 10 minutes early. But if you can set it a half an hour early, it would be amazing, because then you have that half an hour to spend time on yourself. You can start with positive affirmations. You can say, I love myself, I love my life, I'm excited for what today holds. This puts you in such a powerful state and just makes you so ready for the day. You can enjoy your cup of tea, you can just stretch a little, and anything that makes you happy. In that way, you are starting your day at a positive note. So this is extremely important. Number 2, focus on the present. Now, if you really think about it, all the negativity and these negative emotions that we have either come from a past experience which has caused us hurt or pain, but we got to realize that it's already done and gone. Take our lessons and move on, because we can never change that. It's in the past. Or it's the future, which we're having anxiety about some event that's going to occur in the future, but to be honest, it hasn't even come to pass yet. And it may never be that way. It may never be how you're thinking. So there is actually no point of thinking about situations of what will happen in the future. So just be present in the moment, in this very second, and you will see that the situations are actually not as bad as you think. Life is pretty amazing. So focus in the present. Number 3, cut off negative people. Now, this is a very, very, very important point. So these negative people could be in your life physically or digitally. So it's really important that you identify that when you're around someone, the energy that they bring to you, the negativity that you feel to them is actually having an effect on yourself. It's creating negativity and negative emotions inside of you. So cut them off immediately. Avoid complainers at all costs. Make it a habit that when you are in a situation when people try to complain or gossip and they start doing all of that, you absolutely exit, because you do not want to indulge in such a thing, because complaining leads to lower moods, less satisfaction, decreased optimism, lower levels of motivation, and definitely you do not want that. And you also want to remember that the people who complain and who are always complaining, they are actually never really happy to see other people succeed, and you do not want to surround yourself with such type of people. Avoid taking part in unnecessary arguments. Now, I know how tempting it is when you're right and someone is constantly, getting at you and telling you how you are wrong. You want to prove your point, and I get that. But At what cost? At what cost of your mental capacity do you want to prove to a person who's just not ready to listen or who just can't see things correctly? In these situations, you must absolutely avoid the argument as a whole. So if someone's not agreeing to what you have to say, just leave that argument right there. There is no point of indulging further in it. So now you want to find positive people to hang out with, right? So because if you hang out with fit people who motivate you to stay fit, you will work on staying fit. If you're with people who are spreading these positive emotions and positivity all around, that will have a very high effect on you. And the best way to attract positive people in your life is to become one. Because if you are a positive person, you will attract positive people in your life. Number 4, stop overthinking and start doing more. Positivity can never exist where there is overthinking, because overthinking makes us think about so many different outcomes possible of one given situation, and we create all of this just in our mind from our thoughts alone. This doesn't even exist in the real world. Right? Take responsibility. It is so important to take responsibility, because if you really think about it, so many times in our life we feel that we are being victimized, that this situation happened to us. So we're giving our power away in those cases. We want to have this power always to make the shift. Make the shift from a victim to a creator. You must always think that you are creating your own life. You are responsible for your actions. You are creating your destiny that gives you the power to get things in life done as how you want to do it. So always take responsibility. This is a very important thing for you. You do not want to give it away. Take responsibility of all your actions, of everything that you have going on in your life. Have a solution-minded attitude, right? There can be tons of problems, but always think about things like, okay, now I have this, but what solutions can I bring to this? Never just focus on the problem all the time. Okay, I have this problem, I'm drowning in this problem. No, always have a solution-minded attitude, because when a problem comes up, right, it comes up to teach you something. It comes up to give you ways of how you can solve it, and that's where growth lies. So always have a solution-minded attitude. Number 5, be kind to yourself. Now this is such an important point. There are so many times in life when things are not going correctly, and it's very easy to blame ourselves. It's very easy to say that, this is all your fault. This is because you were not prepared and stuff like that. But we have to catch this negative talk right there. We have to catch it, we have to address it for what it is and reverse it to a positive talk. If something in your mind comes up like, oh, you were not prepared, you did a bad job, that time just reverse it and be like, I will prepare more and I will be ready the next time and I will do better. So you're addressing that something went wrong, but you are also having this positive attitude that now you are more prepared and the next time you will do much better. So always reverse your negative talk to a more positive talk. Have you ever noticed that if a similar situation is happening in someone else's life, we are way more compassionate to that person than we are to ourselves? Why is that? Remember that you control your attitude. Now your attitude does not come from the situation that has occurred to you, but it comes from within of how you interpret that situation and how you react to it. It's all in your control. Number 6, use a more positive vocabulary. Your words change your thoughts. Just little changes in your vocabulary here and there can instantly lift your mood and just make you feel so much better. So the next time someone asks you how you're doing, don't say I'm fine or I'm alright, I'm okay, things like that. Replace it with something like I'm terrific, never felt better, I'm doing absolutely great. This has such a positive impact. It completely lifts you up and it'll also make the other person feel better. So this is so important. Just these small changes are so important without us even knowing about it. The words that come out of your mouth aren't just a reflection of what's in your brain. They are actually programming your brain on how to think. That is why it's so important to include these positive words in your vocabulary consistently. You must immediately stop using phrases such as, oh, this is too hard for me, or this is never going to work, I can't do this, because these are all setting you up for negative results. They're programming you for it. So you must stop using them immediately and put it with more positive thoughts. I can do this, I will learn this, I will achieve this is going to work for me, I'm going to have a fantastic time. Do that. Number 7, get into the habit of cleaning. Now, psychology proves that cleanliness has a direct effect on your mind. Like, for example, if your surroundings are completely cluttered and things are all over the place, this can lead you to be in a negative mood, have negative emotions, which is definitely not good for you. But on the other hand, if you keep your work desk clean, any area where you do a lot of work, where you spend majority of the times, it makes you more creative. It makes you feel calm. It makes you feel happy. And these are all positive emotions. This is all that you want to feel while you're at work or while you're at home. So make sure that your surroundings are always clean. Number 8, live life with gratitude. Now, so many wonderful, small, amazing things can happen to us throughout our day, and one negative thing happens, and then we focus all our attention on the negative thing. It ruins our mood. We're always like, why did this have to happen, and things like that. But if you get into the habit of practicing gratitude for the smallest of things happening in your day, you will not pay so much attention to this one negative thing. It will completely change your mentality. So start being grateful for everything you have and you experience in your life. Number 9, smile. Now, never underestimate the power of a small, simple smile. Whether it's for your own mood or whether it's when you share a smile with others, a smile has the power to completely lift your mood. The next time you feel a little down or a little negative, just think about some of the wonderful memories that you've had. Close your eyes, think about it, and just smile. Just spend 1 minute doing this, and this will completely change and shift your attitude. It's also proof that smiling makes you look younger. So who does not want to look young? Smile, be happy, look young. So many benefits. Smiling releases serotonin, endorphins, also known as feel-good hormones, and it's so much more easier to build a positive attitude when the chemicals being released by your body are supportive of well-being. So smile. Number 10. Breathe. We spend our entire lives breathing, so it can be easy to forget that how powerful breathing is for our psychology. Just take a moment, close your eyes, and just feel your breath. It has such a positive impact. It will clear your mind immediately. Our breath changes depending on how we feel, but the great news is that this even works vice versa. We can also change how we feel by just breathing. Our breath is directly connected to our emotions. Number 11, recharge your batteries. Now, this is a key to building a positive attitude. You do not want to get burned out or overburdened, right? So try incorporating small, mini, amazing things that you would like to do. It could mean anything. It could mean that you take a mini vacation. It could mean you cook a favorite meal for yourself. It could mean you go shopping. It could mean you finish reading a book, digital detox, whether it's for a day, whether it's for a week, whatever it is that gives your mind that creative space, gives you some time to relax and recharge completely, which will make your work, your life just more fun and amazing. So make sure that you incorporate these small mini breaks and things in between your schedule. So to sum it all up, I would just like to say that focus on the things that you can control, because only they can have any influence on your mood, your attitude, your personality. And be kind to others always, and create visual cues for yourself, because if you put things around, it will remind you of happy things, happy moments and stuff like that. And please always carry a positive attitude around you and with you, because many times we get stuck in the trap of thinking that, when I have this, I will be happy, or when this will happen, I will be happy. Just be happy first. Happiness is not an event. Happiness is something that comes from within. So be happy first and see how fast the world around you transforms into a much happier place. Relish the small pleasures, because life is made full of these small pleasures, right? A big pleasure like, getting a new car, getting a new house, getting a promotion, a job. How often do these events actually occur in your life? But think about all the amazing small things that happen daily. You get to spend time with your family, you get to enjoy time with your kids, listening to your favorite music. Enjoy these small pleasures. Let them make you happy. Keep uploading positivity to your brain. Keep reading positive books, listening to positive podcasts, just listening to, positive music. It could be anything. Just keep having this burst of positivity in and around you. So that is all for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching it and you found these tips helpful. Please let me know in the comment section below which is your favorite point. I would love to know from you. If you've liked this video, give it a huge thumbs up, and please don't forget to share it, and do subscribe to my channel. And while you do, please hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on any new video notifications. I'll see you super soon in my next video. Till then, you take care.